Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping. We doing a Dougie bow or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's go and get into tonight's video. So first things first, thank y'all so much for, understanding I had something to do. So, your girl had to give her videos when she give them. It's 11:30 at night, but one thing about it, I'm going to always push through for y'all. Y'all ain't never got to worry about not having a video. It might not be on time, but it's coming when it comes, okay? Amen. Hallelujah. And y'all know I usually get my reviews on Monday nights as well. Anyway, so let's give an overall review. I'm glad it's over. Honestly, by part 3, I was like, damn, they talked about everything but the show. Part 2, we had everything but the baby daddy. Part 3, we talking about the hairstylist. I said, girl, they truly have dragged this out. The fact that we talking about the hairstylist, Amber Rose, who did nothing but be in her glasses and just looking at her cousin get beat up. I just know that they had nothing else to do. Now let's move in to some things. Like I told y'all, I had something to do. So in the midst of me waiting on everything I was waiting on yesterday, I was able to take notes. So I am gonna do the reviews tonight a little different than what I usually do them. So Natalie versus DTB. First things first, from the what I seen her hitting her with the hand or arm that didn't have the ring on it. I know Diamond came on live and was saying that Natalie broke her nose. She broke her nose because she had that fat ring on it, which that ring was fat. But I didn't see her hitting her with that arm or that hand. I seen her hitting her with the other hand. I seen her pulling hair with the hand that had the ring on it. But too, they edit, they flip it, they do what they got to do to make it look nice. I don't think Diamond deserves a fair head up. Just because you sneak and get somebody a head up does not mean that you are owed a fair head up. And the thing about it is, you've been waiting on Natalie, you've been chasing clout, you've been needing that from her. She give it to you, you was unprepared. Oh well. She did tell you to get up. You was getting up and backing up, and she ran up and got you. Simple. You want to be on her level. You wanted some attention. You wanted some clout. You wanted that moment off of her, and she gave you that moment on her time. It just didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. So, oh well. I don't think that Natalie owed her head up, because on the season we seen her pull her hair from the back. On the last reunion, she snuck her. She hugged her, then snuck her. Like, no, I don't owe you a head up. And if anything, the way she did it was more so of a head up than you. You gonna pull the hair from the back. At least she ain't come in hugging you and doing all that. She came in letting you know like she don't like you like that, whatever, through the mic, and then started flying over there to you. I feel like you had more than enough time to get up and get your set together. You knew what type of timing they was on. And they had paid you a little more money. So you calm, cool, and collected. And they knew that was all that needed to happen for you to be calm, cool, and collected. So the fact that, she got your nose, not like I want anything to happen to DTB, but it's just like, you be wanting the clout. You don't mind getting in the field with these folks. And I'm not saying, that stuff should happen to you or anything. I'm not saying that. But you be wanting the viral moments. DTB, who they want? DTB, who they need? DTB. So, it's a cost to be the boss. A tooth, a broken nose, busted lip, black eyes. It costs to be the boss. So, that's what comes with the territory of what you want. Simple. And you go viral, and you do your numbers, and you hit 1 million followers, and you do your thing. And we listen to your music, you perform, do what you need to do. You're back every season. But again, like I said, I don't think Natalie owe her a fair fade. Now, after Natalie did all that, I did think it was weird, and it gave Punk. It definitely gave Punk and Scary when she flew to the back. I mean, flew. When I say you, Soldier Boy, tell him I had flew. I said, dang, Natalie, who is this? Who stage is this? Are you the CEO or a regular cast member? Because she flew back there. And mind you, I'm like, you ain't got that Scotty the body type of security. It's not giving you do, because she flew, baby. When I say got on, I mean got on, baby. She was like, she ain't finna hit me. Now, moving on to Rollie. Rollie, every reunion, always is trying to play the nice guy. Oh, I didn't say what I said on Instagram. Like, I had your back, Nelly. She is so annoying. And Tommy called her out. She said, you do be lying sometimes, Rollie. She do. She definitely do. I hate when people lie. And you're a liar. You a liar. And every time at the reunions, you play nice. Now, obviously, with Elsie, she did Elsie how she did. But I think after that first time that Rollie and Nelly fought, Rollie would never try Natalie again like that, because it'll just mess up her money. She was able to get Anna gone last season for a little while. I don't think that Rollie has the same relevancy as Anna to keep our attention. And I definitely think, if she left Baddies, wouldn't nobody be stun her like that. She would just be a has-been. Anna was able to keep up her motion. I don't know how. Some people like her. Some people love her. She said Natalie really ain't stopping bad for her. She kept going. But I don't think that Rollie would have that same momentum. Y'all see when Biggie got off, to me, Biggie did not have that same momentum. No shade. I love Miss Tasiki, but Tasiki really didn't have a lot of momentum either. Like, a lot of these girls, when they stay off a season, that's why they be begging to get back on, because they do not be having no momentum without baddies. Like, nobody be thinking about them, because we just be thinking about, as long as we have a show. As long as the show is on, we gonna watch. We don't be thinking about the individuals like that. Now, they started talking about the hairstylist and how the nail tech told Rollie that Natalie was talking about her. Let me tell you this before we even get into that. If I'm an essential worker, bitch, they could be talking about Barack Obama himself. Girl, I'm here to do these nails. I'm here to beat that hair so bad that she want to take me on tour. Y'all be messing up y'all bag. It's no way. It's no way. Girl, I wouldn't even be getting into that baddie drama. Girl, I wouldn't care. And I definitely think Natalie lost a real bad hairstyle. Girl, her hairstyles was so good. That girl was good. She was very creative. I used to love Natalie wigs. Them wigs is not the same no more. Them wigs is regular. I used to love how creative that girl was with Natalie stuff. Natalie messed up, baby. You need to go talk to her, apologize, because I know it's you. It's your fault. So her and Rollie was talking. And they was talking about the hairstylist or whatever, selling the wigs, Rollie kept talking over Natalie. Like, as I'm watching, and mind y'all know I watch it on the fastest speed possible. Like, well, second to fastest speed possible. And mind you, Rollie just kept talking over Natalie. Natalie trying to get it out. She like, I was like, okay, how many is she gonna do? Because, girl, I see you trying to get it out, but she not gonna let you get it out. She do not want you to talk. She want to talk over you the whole time. She do not want you to get it out. And my thing is, when she did address the whole Natalie not getting to know the new girls, she was like, I was taking up for you. But I don't feel as though you ever talked about how they was calling you the CEO. They saying that you the new CEO, Betty. See, you ain't never addressed all that. I felt like she was picking and choosing what she wanted to address. Then she brought her roles into it. Like, girl, you just said you had the boo-boo. Now you talking about your roles. Like, girl, shut up. Trust me. It's certain images I don't want to see in my head. And that is two of them. Like, girl, just vibe. You already came in here, no makeup on. With this ugly dress. You got a bun it on. It's a lot to look at already. Now it's a lot to imagine. You're irritating me. But I get what she's saying about pay and everything like that. But two, you in my opinion, you and Scotty do need to have more responsibilities because y'all aren't regular cast member at this point. At this point, y'all are assistant managers of Baddies. Obviously, Scotty is not gonna have too many roles to take on because she is sleeping with Lemmy. But you, on the other hand, you just here collecting a check, talking on the internet hard, saying how you won't come back, but you always come back and you the second highest paid. Why would they not put more on you to do? Why would they not? That only makes sense. You and Scotty have been the girls who never leave. Why would they not put more on y'all to do? And Scotty, I feel like wasn't complaining about doing more because, Lemmy probably didn't make her do all that. Even if Natalie was like, oh, we need to do more, he probably was like, Scotty don't have to do nothing. Rollie, do your job. And she said, okay, sir, yes, I will do me and Scotty's job. Like, simple. But I understand, you want more pay, but how much more in pay can they go up? And to be honest, to me, Rollie is not a full-on essential to the show. Like, you there and you do have your moments, but honestly, I think if Rollie left, she wouldn't be missed. And I think that's why she afraid to sit out a season, because if they see that they don't need her, like, if we the audience and Zeus see that they don't need her, they won't bring her back. Or they'll say, it'll be another season, or we'll figure it out. Da, da, da. She don't want them to play games with her because she know if it's one season you off, you gotta really do the most to get back, or the fans really gotta want you back. And I just personally don't think that the fans will want her back. Now, I did write this later on in my notes, but Natalie was looking for the big three to have her back because she was like, big three, when she came back out. And baby, nobody said nothing. They said that don't have nothing to do with me. And I'm glad they did that. Now, Summer, obviously she had just got her titties done, so I understand her really not fighting behind Natalie. I think she would have, though. I do think Summer would have, and I definitely think Lex will too. But, Lex picks and chooses. She's a picker and a chooser who she gonna fight. So when it comes to Diamond, her and Diamond semi-cool. So I don't see her necessarily fighting Diamond. Summer, on the other hand, I think Summer will fight any of them except like a Tasiki for real, or like an Ivory. So I think that she would have got there with Diamond. I do. I think she would have. Dolly, pick her and choose. She's scary. But two, Dolly should have ran that with Diamond. I didn't see why she didn't run that with Diamond. In my opinion, I feel like they still low-key got unfinished business as far as Africa anyway. But she was trying to see if they was gonna stand behind her, and girl, they sat there. Girl, you are gonna run your own fade. Like her, Ferrari, they all be irritating me. They all be looking for puppets on the screen to ride for them. Oh, you know what? And I forgot to put this in my notes about Tabi. Tabi definitely should have minded her business when it came to Diamond and Natalie fighting. You are not security. Move. It was only funny when Ivory was doing it. No shade. You're not that funny. I don't even understand how you got on Baddies USA, to be honest. Like, you was wrong for jumping in and holding Diamond. You was definitely wrong, and Diamond should get you. It's no reason why you sat up there and had that girl arms. You are not security. You are a part of cast. I don't care if you was trying to break it up or not. You just need to be got off the simple fact of you was holding Diamond arms. Girl, you was trying to let Natalie beat on that girl. So, therefore, you deserve to get your head rocked. Now, we then move on to the fights that we've seen that I'm personally bored of, and I put it on the fastest speed to see these fades, because I said, girl, who gives a rat? So, Saucy ends up telling Dolly, like, Dolly, you need to run your face, like, you need to redeem yourself. Pretty P and ran you, took you. She's talking about some, I just forgot how to fight, y'all. Girl, shut up. When I tell you, she the type of bitch I can't stand, Dolly just will not take her L. She loves to give an excuse on why she lost. Girl, you lost. No, Dolly, you lost. You lost, girl. Like, shut up. So, Dolly and Kay fight. Kay finding panties. She finding panties and a t-shirt on. Getting tore. So, I ain't ducking nothing. Sometimes you need to, though. Times like this, I wish Kay would duck smoke. Times like this, yeah, you need to duck hard, like on your knees, bitch. Cause no, but Dolly tears her up. Then we get to Big Legs and Fauna. Same thing. Fauna do be keeping up. I will say that this round she kept up. But one thing about it, when Lex don't like you, she don't like you. Simple as that. She still gonna tell you every time when she do not like you. Like if she irritated, don't really care for you like that, she gonna do what she need to do to get your ass. And then Tavi jumped in. I don't be feeling bad for Tavi. When Lex do her how she do her, got that eye closed, squinting. I don't be feeling bad for her because girl, they don't jump in your fades. They do not jump in yours. They let you fight. They let you fight, okay? They do not jump in yours. They might say a little 1-2, but it literally just be 1 and 2, and then they done. They is not going hard for you like that, sister girl. So boom, it was then Lex versus Tavi. Lex is fighting her as if it was the Last Supper. Like Lex, when I tell y'all, she really don't like Tavi. She really don't like her. Like that girl was fighting her as if rent, car note, and her food stamps got turned off. Like when I tell you, fight for that check. She was fighting for that check. Tavi versus Dolly. Now, when Saucy was like, nah, Tavi, go and fight Dolly real quick behind your chain. Now, we got to do all that. It's time to wrap it up. If we got to tell them why they fighting, and they wouldn't even think about fighting each other, yeah, it's time to call it a what? Night. Thank you. It's time to call it a night. So, Dolly took Tavi. He told me something. Why you got momentum, Tavi? You know, come on. What momentum? Cause Dolly was 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Took her where she didn't want to go. Then Cole tried to, get Dolly when Dolly fell. God, then she made you fall. Girl, just taking her where she didn't want to go was to the floor, mopping and weaving her ass. I'm sick of y'all. And honestly, I really would have preferred for none of the big three, none of the old three, or new three to come back. Can't none of them fight. Like, we already got Scotty on here making a damn free check. Now we need 3 or 4 more? No, ma'am. I'm over it. The confessionals ain't that damn funny. And it ain't too much duck and rock in this bitch that I can take if you can't square up and beat a bitch. Okay, simple. Irritating. Like, no. Now Saucy ends up asking the big three, like, why y'all ain't jumping? What is y'all doing? Dolly, in my opinion, was in shock that Pretty P took her like that. I really do think that. I think that she was in shock that Pretty P tore her up like that, lined it up with her, and got her. So I think that's why she was just off, because Pretty P took her where she didn't want to go. And that's my honest thing. Like, I think that's why she really wasn't on it. Summer had just got her body done, so I understand Summer not doing too much. Plus, to me, honestly, Summer carried the last reunion in a way. She carries the season. Y'all know Summer gonna work for her check. I don't mind her sitting out, and making sure like she good. Them girls wasn't nobody to necessarily fight 3 and 4 rounds with, or really 2. They ain't fought them all season, beat them up all season. I don't really necessarily need them to overdo it. And mind you, too, the new 3, they jump ain't really nothing. It's the weakest jumping in. Like, if we just being honest, Tavi and Cole, the weakest of the links jumping in. You see, K Rican don't ever jump in, baby, because she knows she can't fight. K Rican don't ever jump. K Rican be sitting on that couch. And Fauna don't jump in like that. Fauna don't do all that, because there's only so much she gonna take with legs. Now with Anna, y'all know I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Anna. I do feel as though Anna do be running her mouth way too much. I really do hate that Zeus allows her to pick and choose who she want to fight. That gets on my last nerve. I don't be caring about that weight class and all that. I just feel as though Scotty is sitting right here not doing nothing. We can't continue to just let people get a free check. Bitch, I want to be entertained. take Anna where she don't want to go. She talk a lot. She does a lot. She be saying anything out the side of her neck to these folks. Why don't y'all at least let Lex just teach her a little bit? I'm not saying full on fauna mode, K Rican mode, cold killer role, but that let her at least get her lip busted or something. Like, to me, like with Scotty, Anna, people like them, I think they just need to get let's get 2 or 3 licks on them. And then break it up. Like, I don't like that people just sitting around here collecting free checks and able to tell who they want to fight and who they don't want to fight. Lex ends up calling Anna out saying, like, hey, you be popping on the internet. Like, let's just get out one round. So I'm not fighting anymore. Bitch, because you know better. But when it came to Summer, oh, shut up, you raggedy. That's why I beat you up, da da da. See, you'll fight Summer all day long. And mind you, when it came, last season, you did not want to fight Summer. You barely wanted to get out there with Summer. But with Lex, girl, you wouldn't blink too hard when it came to Lex. And remember, at the reunion last season, she was jumping on Lex and stuff. So yeah, she's boo-boo, she's boring. That's why I really don't care for her. Like I said, all that weight class and stuff, y'all pick and choose who weight class y'all really care about. Because mind you, Fauna and Cole ain't the biggest things of the world. They short, petite girls too, just like Anna, just like Summer. But nobody says anything. Y'all make them run their ones, and y'all know they can't fucking fight. But with Anna and Scotty and them, y'all let them sit. And my thing is this with Scotty. This every time. Now, do I really care what they was talking about? No, I don't. But my thing is, when it comes to Scotty be talking her talk. I don't care what nobody say. Ever since she got with Lemmy, she's way more vocal. Way more vocal. And they don't even try to hide it no more, like with the security thing and all this. They don't even try to hide it no more. That's so irritating. But her keep saying, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. Like, you be trying to fight little old me. Bitch, you are a tree. Bitch, you is a giraffe. What are you talking about? You and this girl in the same weight class. Y'all in the same height class. The only difference between you and her is you don't have heart no more. I just got done with Baddies West. Scotty used to have heart. That hoe lost it. And God would have rich nigga. Amen. Amen. I would have lost it too. But either way, you used to have heart. You scary now. And you are put up. But I just don't understand why you can't just be the girlfriend. Like, why is it that you continue to do a show when you always say you're not a fighter? You live in that, and then so you want to be in on little old me. Why don't little old you take a break? I'm not understanding why she don't take a break. Be with Lemmy and just be like a Janisha John. Be pretty, take pretty photos, and do reunions or something. Like, why don't you ask, can you do the Love Cabin reunion host or something, or have your own show? Just get off Baddies, bitch. I just want you off Baddies. Now, I do think Pretty P should have got that for Ivory with Tavi. I do. Pretty P, she's another one to an extent be collecting a free check. Bitch, get up and work. No shade. Work. Bitch, you better work. I do think to an extent Pretty P need to goddamn work too. Cause you getting Dolly, okay, cute, cool. You got Elsie, okay, cute, cool. Now get Tavi. Cause Tavi was talking about your bestie. Get her, beat her down. But that's it, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. And make sure y'all click the link down in my description. I will be putting up a clean sweep once I get done with all of these, where I go a little more in depth on certain things that I like and I don't like about the reunion and other shows that we watched this week. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.